What's up? I'm just gonna be like I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna like do a voiceover and stuff, but I just want to like say hi first of all. Welcome to my art area. Here's like my drawing area. This is the shit I use to do everything. There's like not much else to say. I kind of just took a shower, came back, and I was like, oh shit, I should probably record this, and I was like, oh yeah, I did. Um, yeah, okay, well, let's get on to whatever the fuck I'm gonna say next in the thing. I haven't recorded it yet. So, obviously, you're gonna have to start off testing your utensil on the drawing you're working on and make a permanent mark on it so you can't erase it later. I'm starting off making like a general outline of the shape, like the face and stuff. Um, I'm gonna be like drawing. Well, actually, I have the the video file named hotcheck.mlt. So, like the video file says, I will be drawing a hot chick. I get all of the majority of my reference images on unsplash.com as just like this free stock image site. They have actually some pretty good images there, so if you're ever looking for some stuff, you should go there and check it out. Like right here, you can see I'm been working on like trying to exaggerate the darker features. My art teacher makes a very, very good point on values and like how light a certain area is or how dark a certain area is. And so basically you want to start from the lightest areas. You do not touch those. You just find them, and then you find the absolute darkest areas. So you have a scale from 10 to 0 or 0 to 10. 0 being the lightest and 10 being the darkest. And then so you find each point and put them down. They don't have to be completely accurate, but then you move from 1 to 9, something slightly darker and something slightly lighter. You do that constantly until you get to a certain point where it's like, okay, I have the general values down, and all I really need to do now is to make it look good, like find all the details and stuff. That's kind of the general rule of thumb, especially when you're doing something like a quick drawing like that, or like these. This one took me like 50 minutes or so. I've been working on, I want to do them in under 20 minutes, and this is like the best I've done in under an hour. The other ones that you've seen in my shorts, or maybe you've seen them. If you have, thank you. But those take like around 40 minutes. They're not, I don't think they're as good as this one. Mostly because this one has a lot more detail and stuff like that, because a lot of the ones that I have, they don't even have hair. The ones that I draw. She has hair, it's actually significantly lighter than her face. Well, not significant, it's around the same shape, or same shade. So it's difficult to make it, or differentiate it from the face. So you can see me putting in very like dark lines as a sort of boundary. You have to take all sort of artistic liberties. That word really does sound pretentious and fucking annoying to me. But anyways, you do have to take them in certain areas because sometimes the images that you choose, they may look good overall, but they don't really have much, in certain areas they don't have much contrasting values. Like what I was saying between the hair and the skin, you can see in the very right of the screen, the tone of the hair is very similar to the tone of the skin. So you have to really exemplify the differences. I made the hair like white. I didn't touch it at all. I only made the border. In retrospect, I should have made the skin lighter and the hair darker because the hair is not the focal point. The skin is the focal point, and like the person's faces. See, right here now, I'm working on all the detailing. Getting down like the facial anatomy stuff. I was working on that for the majority of the thing. Like that's what it is too. It's anatomy and values. That's how you draw. You don't have to make it like perfectly accurate to the drawing. I actually prefer it not to be accurate, like completely accurate to the drawing, because then I think it's a bit boring. It's always nice to see like, oh, this person is a person. They have like some sort of like faults, and they don't make it like really like, it's not just another picture. It's a drawing. And it's very obvious in mine, I don't really give much attention to the surrounding areas, like the neck and the hair. I give them some attention, but it's like nothing compared to the amount of detail and like shading and like different values I put into the face. Detail is what kind of draws attention. It draws the eye away from points that are boring to points that are interesting. And that's what I'm doing here. See right here, I'm using like a negative stroke. It's like, you know, instead of putting down something, you're taking stuff away. And that's a lot of drawing as well. Some people don't, they view things as very binary. Um, like, oh, you use a pencil to make stuff and use an eraser to fix things, like erase things, get rid of them. And yeah, I mean, erasers do get rid of stuff, but they don't have to subtract. They can also add. Like here, like technically yes, I'm subtracting away the charcoal and everything like that, but you're adding strokes that look like the hair. It's not just a tool to fix mistakes, it's a tool to add more to like a drawing. And it's very important to keep in mind that there are no set boundaries to what like certain drawings are like, to what certain like tools can do. Every tool has many purposes. I don't have any more to say, so, well, just enjoy the rest of the, drawing, I guess. Yeah? Now that, like, you know, you've seen my process and everything, like, through the video, I think I can explain, like, I guess, my desires for the next piece. like I was saying, there are aspects of the artwork that I wish I changed, specifically when it comes to like the values when it comes to hair and like the face and shit. Um, it's like, well, he's right there. Uh, you can see that the face is like darker than the hair. I don't really want that, like, because you're more attracted to the light of things that are around it. Like how you're more attracted to like higher pitched sounds. Like you cover your ears when you hear like a high pitched sound, but you don't really care when there's like a low pitched sound. It's like more like it's a higher pitch of like light. That I don't really that doesn't make fuck all of sense. It's just it does in my head. But yeah, it's mostly like certain values and stuff that are just always mixed up. I'm still working on it and like getting through and like learning how to draw, but like you get better and better and better even if you don't realize it. And